Hello dear students, I Dinesh Karmalkar, your computer teacher, welcomes you to JVM's New English School Kalwa online teaching classes. Now today we will see our next practical of standard 10th. Now the objective of today's practical is to learn programming in C language, and the software requirements for this will be as usual Visual Studio 6.0 for Windows computer and Coding C app for the Android mobile app. Today's questions will be: we'll type a program in C to convert temperature from centigrade to Fahrenheit. For that we will take the help of the formula you are knowing, that is F is equal to C plus, where C is of temperature in Fahrenheit, plus 9 divided by 5 plus 32, and that we'll see how to use in our C program. And the second question will be: type a program in C to find the roots of quadratic equation. You are knowing the formula find the roots of quadratic equation is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. We will see how to use this formula in our C language, and for both these practicals we will make a app also. Now let's go to our practical part. For that I will open our software which you are knowing now. These are fifth practical, so we know how to open this. It is Visual Studio. In that you must open Visual C++ 6.0. I will take a new text file. First always is the header file. Here STD10. We will require both header files, so include stream .h. And for today's practical we will require max also. We will keep it there because we keep this habit whenever we are using conversions and formulas. It may require or not require, but we'll keep it as here. Void main, it's a function, so start. Now our aim is to convert the temperatures from centigrade to Fahrenheit. So for that we will use a float, because sometimes because it's a division is there, so we may get the decimal point. So we will use a float instead of integer, and we will use C for taking integrate centigrade temperature, and we will not use F because F is a reserved alphabet, so we will use TF. So this is temperature in Fahrenheit, and the two variables we are used. Now we will write one message in the printf that enter the temperature in centigrade. We will use the /n. For this semicolon, and now we will use scanf. We will require here percentage f because we are using the float, so here percentage f, and then we will take the this in C because our temperature is centigrade, so I will take the C. So whatever value we are going to enter first, that will copied in the C variable. And now we want to use the formula, so TF will be equal to, we'll use bracket because we have to divide C plus I will take 1.8. You can take 9.0 also, 9.55, but we have to use 9.0 divided by 5.0, but if you divide it you will get this value only, so I am using that, and plus 32 semicolon, and I will give them output in this format. So in the printf you have to use again that the given temperature in centigrade is percentage f slash n comma, and here the will come c variable, for example. Right? Now we'll use the copy paste and copy this. We are required, we will convert and we will get this in Fahrenheit, and here the variable will change to TF, so it will segregate to Fahrenheit. C to F we are converted, and you will use the get.ch to stop the screen in the app. Now see, if you don't use the get.ch here, what will happen when you are making the app, your screen will not stop for the output. So that's why we are using the, we use the temperature dot c, save in documents. So you're using a get.ch. Get.ch is the get character function which is taking one, waiting for the from you that you will give one character. Character may be anything, maybe enter button or press, or space bar is also a character for the computer. So you have to use it, otherwise your computer screen will not stop. You get the output, will not stop the screen. So we'll check whether some, if any errors are there in this. We'll go to build and compile it. Yes. Again 3 errors. We'll see why. Oh, scan F, sorry, F not written. Spelling mistake was there. It's 32.0 should come here. Somewhere I not given bracket. Here I not giving inverted commas. Yeah. Compile it. Now it is 0 errors. So even if you don't give here and there are semicolons and that, still you will get the error. So while typing you take care that you are giving proper punctuation marks. Now we'll execute that. And the temperature I will 32. Now see here, when you are getting the output, it is coming in a lot of digits, so we have to limit the digits. I shown you last time that you have to use here point, and then whatever I want to 2 decimals, I will use 0.2f. So now if you see, compile this and execute. Again I will put the same, I'll get at this temp 34 now this time. Okay, now we will getting the output in up to 2 digits only, 34, and after converting it is getting in 67. So that is I was there. Now for this, for making app for this, what do we have to do? You have to go to build menu, set active configuration, in the release mode, and click OK here. This I shown you last time also. Now we have to build this temperature.exe. It is built successfully. Now I will minimize this and go to the documents. In that I have to find out the release folder. In that you have to find out the temperature, and I will send it to the desktop. We'll close this. I will give a nice icon for this in the properties and change the icon. for temperature. Use this conversion. Okay. Now if you double click this, you put in we are getting. So anytime whenever you want to convert temperature from steady to night, you can use this app. It is a ready-made app for you in C programming. So this way we finished our first part. Now we will go to our second. It is a very difficult one. It is convert the. We have to find the roots of quadratic equation. For that I will copy this program. So some of the part I don't have to type. Copy this, and then I told you cannot make it the same place because you will get two main functions. So I have to close everything. This not closed. To close the workspace. Yes, and I will start a new text file now and paste it. Again I have to save this. I will give name as quadratic.c. Okay, now in this so many changes you have to make right from beginning. Here we require how many now? Here we require so many things. You know, in quadratic there are three important parts for the formula. That ABC is the coefficients. A is the coefficient of x square, B is the coefficient of x, and C is the constant. So require three variables: A, B, C. A, B, C. Then I will take roots as x1 and x2. Two roots I will take here. Now in this whole format has to be changed. These all not needed. I'll write here the message as enter the coefficient of x square. You cannot use the subscript here, so I tried here x square in words. So that will be saved in A, of course, and A. Then I will remove this formula here, not wanted. I will use this, copy and paste the coefficient of only x, that will be B. And also again scanf, copy and paste here. So we are getting here B. And for the C, that is a constant part, I will use copy and paste. It is C here, and enter the enter the coefficient of, here you have to enter the constant, which is C. So all three values we are getting here. Afterwards we will the real right formula x1 equal to what is the formula is b square. So it's minus b. So you have to write here, but we will start with the brackets. A very big formula, so I will start with the bracket minus b. Then for the first is plus. Now we are going to use the square root function. So square root, again you have to use the bracket. Second bracket it is starting minus b plus square root, and then b square. So b into b, now you have to use like that. Then 4 into a into c, and you have to close. This is the bracket for the square root, and now you have to close the full bracket. Yes, this is now minus b square root b square minus 4ac, and this we have to divide it by here 2 into a, and that also in the bracket. Now whenever you are using the numbers, I will have to use here 4.0, 2.0, because this we are dealing with the float value, so we will enter the float values here. So minus b plus square root b square minus 4ac, this all divided by 2a, this is where to divide Now what will happen with this is bracket for first bracket is for this one, and this is bracket this one. Okay, so we're getting this properly. The same formula for the x2. We'll check there only the difference will be here minus b minus square root of 2a. Now here we have to write of all this x1, the first root of equation is x1 equal to, we keep this formatting as minus 2f, and here will be x1. Now here this x1 is different, this is just words. Here this x1 is our variable. And same I will copy for the and paste it. Here will be x2 and here will be x2. There's two roots. I will get it. So our program is complete. We'll just recheck once. It's a very big program. Here 5 variables were taken. Then this is, we are giving the message for entering the coefficient of x square, the coefficient of x. We are given all the brackets. Then here a constant value. Then we are using the formula and then get ch. So will build it now. Sorry, compile it. Let's see how many we are getting any errors. Yes, we are getting 2 errors. Just check where. Get ch conversion. Oh, sorry, semicolon I forgot to give here. That is the problem always comes. And yes, now 0 errors. That is the problem I told you. Where any punctuation marks you're forgetting, problem comes. Now we will execute here and just check whether we are getting the correct. Enter the x square. I will put here 1. I will put here 4, and I will put here 4. You see, minus 2 square plus the second value is coming wrong and format also wrong. Let's check what mistake here getting. Oh yeah, here it is the problem. x2. Yes, now we will build like this. 1 4 and 4. Okay, I written this equation because x square plus 4x plus 4 is, I know that both the roots are minus 2, that's why I given this. You can check it for other like x square plus 6x plus 5 root 6x is equal to minus 3 minus 2. So for that you can check, if you want it you can just see, execute, you can check it for like 1, here it is coming 6 and 5, constant is 5, sorry, here is should be 6 actually, okay, let it be 5, it's coming 1 5. Okay, so we will make the app of this. Now for that, go to build menu, set active configuration, release mode, click OK. Now we have to build Quadratic exe. This is built it properly. Just go to documents, the release mode. We are getting a Quadratic. We'll send it to desktop. Yes. I'll give a icon to it. Change the icon. The icon you are getting for the square root. Windows by default maybe not having here. There is a small a. This looks near about that. Try this. Okay, now we'll put here, enter the coefficient of x square. I will put here suppose 1, then x 5 and 6, getting yes minus 2 minus 3. Now for positive also values get suppose it's 1 was for minus 5, I will put here now, and 6 is the roots will be positive now, 3 and 2. So we are successfully developed a app for finding quadratic equations. Even if the coefficient of x is something number like 4, still you will get the value. You put any value here, you get the, it's a big number, so that's why coming here minus 1, and then but so many decimals are there. So this way we have created two apps today, temperature, and in which we converted from centigrade to Fahrenheit and quadratic equation. So that's all for today's practical, and let's see what is in the assignment. So in the assignment questions, we have to type a program in C to convert temperature from Fahrenheit. The same I given, only I have given the program for centigrade to Fahrenheit. You have to do from Fahrenheit to centigrade. The remaining structure will be same. And second question, I'm given the same, type a program in C to find the roots of addition, because it will be a revision for you and it is a very difficult program. So I given the same question for that. Next time we will see some other programs in programming, in C programming, and we will continue this C language. Till then, thank you very much.